Hey guys, we're here today to talk about the word dissolve and what it means when something dissolves. A soluble, what is an insoluble, and what is a solution? Okay, so we're going to find out in 1 minute. Okay guys, here's the card. So, to dissolve, it's when we have a solid and we mix that solid with a liquid and it becomes part of the liquid. Okay? And I'll show you some things dissolving pretty soon. A soluble is a solid that dissolves. An insoluble is a solid that does not dissolve. And when we have a mix of liquid and a soluble, that is a solution. And just as a little bonus, solubles dissolve faster if the liquid is warm. Okay? Let's take a look. Alright guys, now I have here my beaker full of water. Now, if I take this liquid and I'm going to put some salt in and I'm going to put some marbles in. Let's see which one of these dissolves. Alright? First, we'll take the salt and pour it in. There we go. Now, if you look on the table, this salt is a solid. I can pick it up, I can push it. It's a solid. Also, these marbles are solid. I'm going to drop those in there too. Whoop. Now, if I take this and I mix it around, we're going to see what happens. Which one do you think will dissolve in the water? Remember, to dissolve is to become part of the liquid. So take a guess before I do it, which one will dissolve and become part of the water? Now I'm going to stir this for about a minute, so I'll be right back. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's been about a minute that I've been doing this. So, if you take a look, you can see pretty close. Can you see the marbles? Did they dissolve? No, the marbles didn't dissolve. They didn't become part of the water. I could still pick them up or do anything I want with them. But how about the salt? Do you see it in there? You would think it would be on the bottom, but it's not there. Well, it is there, but it's in the water. It's become part of the water. So, as you can see, marbles are insoluble. They do not dissolve. But the salt is soluble. It dissolves and becomes part of the water. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you'd like to watch 1 more minute, I'm going to do one more thing. All right. Hi. So, we've looked at to dissolve is when something becomes part of the liquid that it goes into. A soluble is something that dissolves, and an insoluble is a solid that does not dissolve, like these marbles. Okay? A solution is a mixture. It's a mixture of liquid and solid. So, in here, we have a solution. This would be called a salt solution because there's salt and water in the solution. It's not a marble solution because the marbles didn't dissolve. It's a salt solution. The soluble and the liquid, okay? So that's a solution. And just while we're talking about it, remember, solubles dissolve faster if the liquid is warm. If this was boiling, it would have taken much less than 1 minute for me to shake it and to have the salt dissolve. Now, I've got one more thing. You've probably seen this before. A little bit of coffee. So, I'd like you right now to think about it. Do you think this coffee is soluble or insoluble? What do you think? All right, now I'm going to pour it into my beaker, and I'm going to shake it. All right, now, can you see it? Yeah, but this coffee dissolved. It became part of the water. That's why when we drink coffee, we don't have little bits of coffee in the bottom and all regular water on the top. The coffee becomes part of the water. So it didn't disappear, but it's still a soluble. Soluble, it's a solid that dissolves. If you look at this, that's a solid. I can pick it up, right? It's solid, it's not liquid, and it's definitely not gas. But when I put it into the beaker, and I shake it around a little bit, this is now a salt and coffee solution, okay? And one more thing, solubles dissolve faster if the liquid is warm. Normally, we make coffee hot. That's why, because the soluble will dissolve quicker. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in class soon.